And we are alive, so should be with you shortly. Just got to do the usual IT things in the background, which is just make sure the stream's nicely set up on YouTube. But as soon as that's all sorted, I'll be right with you and with the chat. And as you can see, fingers crossed, we should be taking the lightning out first. And there we go. Right, I'm with you now. Hopefully the audio's okay and you can hear me. From testing, it looked like it's okay. Hello, Saxon. Hello, Mr. McJoe. Good to see you. Good to see you. Mr. McJoe, Sparta stands with you, Major. I'm sure. All 300 of them. Right, yeah. Let's see what we can do with the lightning. And then that way, fingers crossed, I should be able to keep up with the chat. Saxman confirms you can hear me. That's good. That's good. How is everyone doing then this week? I've completely missed the live stream that was done by World of Warships Legends earlier. I was busy decorating. It's not much. Welcome, Major. Looking forward to your stream. They're always entertaining. I'm glad you enjoy them. I enjoy doing them, and I'm glad you enjoy watching them. Let's be honest. If I was just live streaming and no one turned up, then it would be very, very dull. So it's always good to have you guys come along. And as always, a community game. Probably start looking at about halfway through the stream, so that'll be in about an hour's time. As some of you may have noticed, the content on the channel has been a little light this week, and that's simply because I've been decorating the office, and that really has knocked me for six. And just trying to find the energy to record at the end of the day I just haven't had it in me, unfortunately. So unfortunate, but however, you should see the benefits of me doing decorating the office upstairs, because then you'll fingers crossed, when I do the patch note live chats and things like that, you should be able to see me. Fingers crossed if I get a dash cam. Bloodtooth, good to see you again. Good to see you again. Let's see what we got. We got a tier 7 and 6 game of Capture the Base on Land of Fire. Enemy team Akatsuki, Kagero, Akazuki, Fletcher, Cleveland, Colorado, Jean Bar, Iowa. So the Akazuki and the Cleveland are definitely two vessels that I want to be avoiding as much as possible. And of course, I found the Cleveland. Kind of hope. Okay, Colorado's here. What have we got? Well, we might as well open fire. Cleveland's nicely behind the island, so we might as well See if we can take as much advantage of this Japanese destroyer as possible. Just tucking it back in because I'm expecting the Cleveland to come around that far side of the island. Gonna be spotted for 30 seconds of pain, so all jolly good fun. This is a painful start for a lightning. That's a very rough start. That's the Cleveland without radar for the next 2 minutes 20. Still got my AA mount as well. Oh good lord, it's gone up. Brian, good evening, good to see you, good to see you. Major, don't mess with the Cleveland. Bit late for me to read that now. Just thinking if the actually gets eyes on the Cleveland, I might be willing to pop a smoke and see what I can do. Smoke generator activated. Smoke screen set. Just counter shooting a Cleveland. Ah, what we got to lose? Probably about 2,217 health. We've got an island that we can dash behind, so I'm not as mad as it may initially look. And also he damaged quite a single fire at it, so we managed to get another fire. Oh, hello Vass, good to see you, good to see you. Captain Zax, he's American, he'll know. No, not. Can you play the Matsubi? I can have a go at playing the Matsubi. I can't guarantee anything. That Cleveland's been a very tricky customer. And she's wasting the radar again, which is good for me. His radar should run out. Yet, there you go. Got another fire. Cheeky. Things you shouldn't do versus a Cleveland, really, but she's keeping me busy. also she damaged kind of single fire again, so if I can get another fire. Bismarck got a fire. Oh, I see. Oh, it's Brandon here as well. Oh, there's Brandon. Hello, Brandon. Sorry, I missed you. Baz, hey, Zax. Everyone just seems to have a nice chit chat. Just reading Zax's comment, Baz is hilarious. I got married, so all my manhood is gone. You and me both, Zax. Yeah, the wife's upstairs having a kip. That's one of the reasons why it's a later stream today. Simply due to it's been a long, busy day, and it's the only time, because we're both off work this week. It's the real only time this week, or today, I guess you could say, where I can quite happily stream, and she's not going to potentially interfere. She's probably upstairs watching Christmas films, or she's gone to sleep. Dare I ask how many people have gone and put their Christmas decorations up already? Baz, I just got rank 8 finally. That was my main goal. It took 8 matches to get 2 stars. Oh yeah, ranked has been horrendous, but with the new like matchmaking changes, it's changed the meta entirely again. So it's like having to relearn the new meta has just been a bit pants. Gave it a go last night. It's like just seeing what works now. Brandon, I got a devastating strike on Zakuun on Tuesday. Happens to the best of us, unfortunately. No one's invincible, and no one should ever imply that they are. This is why I'd probably always try and say I'm probably an average gamer. I'm not really anything special. I just have a bit of an understanding behind some of the mechanics and stuff behind the scenes. I always try to give you as much of an honest representation of my gameplay in my reviews and things like that. And well, I'll let you draw your own opinions on how I play. I think we're gonna get a fire torp on that Colorado, but it didn't get a flooding. Okay, we should be able to duck out of this one quickly. Oh good lord, it's gone a bit nuts. Let's see what's there. Sax, very well, at least until you pointed out I lost my man. Miss My Jump ranked is the reason my dog hides from me. Oh. Also explains why you brought 4 Black Friday TVs. You know, you need a couple of replacements. I don't normally do widespread with the brick torps, but it just seems to be the quick answer to chucking torpedoes out when I'm streaming. Baz, I was in a game with 6 DDs and 1 battleship yesterday. It was such a mess. That's the thing. The destroyer brawls are absolutely crazy at the moment. Sax, yeah, ranked is completely different now. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. It's like I like to play a cruiser, and my selection of cruisers just changed massively. I've gone from having to consider like a tanky cruiser to now I'm having to consider some kind of like rapid fire cruiser. So I think I'm yet to try out some playstyles. Might be looking at doing that sometime after the stream, maybe. Ryan, had to take a break from ranked. I'll probably going to have a breakdown. Yes, ranked is rough, and you can probably see that by the way that the matchmaking doesn't have sufficient numbers of players, and therefore they've had to change it up a bit. Yes, torps are in the water. We might pop a smoke screen and do some shooting. So yeah, ranked is rough. Apollo, I killed Zycoon last night. We were both in Akazuki's. I'm sure you've all killed me at some point. It's not difficult to do. I have to confess. Venus, hello, how are you? I'm fine. Wow, I'm absolutely shattered from being on my hands and knees and painting skirting boards and things like that, and being up and down the stairs, moving stuff around. So, my legs hurt. However, yeah, I'm well. How are you doing yourself, Venus? It's my joke. Random swearing upsets my dog. So that's when I think your dog gets upset a lot. Mid-table. I'm happy with that. Is always I always try and take a destroyer out at the start of a stream. The reason being is usually the chat is quite busy, and by being in the destroyer, I have a slightly better chance of actually surviving. Let's see. So someone said the Mutsu B. Wow, Mutsu B is the same ship. Let's have a go. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? He says. Let's grab the second beta flag. Oh, I've got a module left. I might go steering gears, I think. See how that goes. What's a reload? No, spotter is useless. Let's stick with a catapult fighter and see how she goes. To finish, said 23, and possibly show us your build. Yeah, can do. Yeah, I'll take the 23 out next. Just bear in mind my destroyer commander build is not really optimum. And I haven't played them for a good while. By the way, I don't believe I have been with a match with you, Major. I'm sure I would have noticed. Possibly. I always have the same patch. It's always the blue pentagon with the scroll. So that's always a good way to confirm it definitely is me. But yeah, it's well, I look forward to meeting you in game sometime. But yeah, good to see you, party guy, as well. Ryan, I find if I lose 2 games in a row, I grab a cup of tea and listen to Spotify for a bit. Yeah, de-stress, unwind. Well, what I did was, with ranked, what I did is I played the game standard, then I played the game ranked, then I played the game standard, then I played the game ranked. Because ranked would make me feel like I was playing badly, and then I go into standard and actually go, no, I'm not playing badly, it's just not working out. You know, it's so just mixing it up a bit here and there. Miss Gamer, hello, captains. Hello, Mixer Gamer. Good to see you. So if I lose 2 games in a row, I cry like a little girl. Ryan, it's definitely a love-hate relationship. Oh yes. Oh, I'm detected already. What we got? We got a tier 5 and 4 game. Guided Japan, Aoba, Dallas, Fuso, Bayern, Queen Elizabeth. Let's see how this goes. Doing this, I started using Sheer myself and it worked out fine. Got an amazing game in tier 4. I might even send it in to you if I find time. No, that'd be good. Got to remember that I've got 16-inch guns. Right, gonna have to start turning out here. I'm not even sure where my shells landed. Oh, he's going backwards. Okay. Well, at least we hit it this time. I always feel, Actually, I haven't played this map that much at this tier. To be honest, I'm not even sure I've had this map playing a tier 5 for a long time. Oh god, the Fuso outranges me. Just didn't lead enough though. He's going to nip back in. Now the Aoba in the centre's gone. Dallas is gone. I'm going to have to start angling back in. Okay, that's all behind an island then. See how that goes. Captain Saxman, barbecue on the Mutsu, most definitely. Baz, idiot teammates shooting at BBs and cruisers instead of hunting DDs. I just don't get it. Yeah, situational awareness of some players is a bit lacking. Let's see what we do there. Ryan, I'll start swapping commanders like crazy if I lose too many in a row. I know what you mean, yeah. But that's the thing, that, like, what I found was, like, if I started to lose too many in a row, I'd start, like, doubting my own ability. And, I just feel like rubbish is the best way to put it. I just, like, would lose any faith in my own gameplay. So then that's why I started mixing up with playing a bit of standard in between, because at least then when you go into standard and you see actually you're doing quite reasonable on your team, then actually maybe it's not completely just you. It is the best way to put it. Vaz, a BB on my team then sailed straight into a DD smokescreen and got 15 torpedoes from the enemy team and died before he could even get his second shot of the game away. I don't understand why these people play ranked. Go play against AI if you're going to play like a dummy. Yes, there have been many questionable plays that I've seen. I think the Zerlang Fuso at the back there, I think he's getting his training wheels for his Iowa, because he's just been backing up this whole game. I mean, this is... I was kind of hoping that the Queen Elizabeth would eat more torpedoes than that. No, I've got to go this way. I'm sorry, Queen. You know what? You never know. It could be a laugh. Where is he? There's one. Just getting punched at the moment. I'm gonna eat a bucket load of torpedoes no matter what I do. Nothing I can do on that one. Japan managed to get them out. Well. Full gamer, Major, you made it. You are famous enough to get actively focused by everyone on the red team. Yay! Yes, the joys. Where did I get to? Oh yeah, hello, Full Gamer. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey Ryan, I think this has been the most frustrating ranked season, and I'm not even through it yet. Yeah, no, exactly, agreed. Mr. Job, Azure Lane boat players don't even want their girlfriends getting scratched. You could say, yeah, you could say that. I think that that game's gone down the pan is the best way to put it. Party Guy got the Mutsu B from one of the Black Friday crates in the Azuma campaign. Oh, very nice, very nice. So you basically got it for free. That's quite good. That's quite good. Yes, Point Man got focused. Matsu's she's like a pre-refit Nagato. So you still got like World War One armor. I don't really think our Jaguar is going to be a hero and get the solo warrior, but I wish him the best. Let's see if we can play something a bit more familiar to us. Matsu's reloading. Yeah, that is frustrating. Seems like a handicapped ship. Yeah, it's 6, 4, 7, 4, 5, 7, 13 to 330. Same torpedo reduction. Similar guns, but I think the dispersion on the Matsu might be a bit worse. You kind of have to take big guns out of it because because that's only in regards to the tier. Low year torpedoes, like basically her only trait there that would count would be tough. Nagato's slow at 22.3 knots. Matsu is slow, and bear in mind. Matsu. Yeah, okay, so that kind of shows that the amount of armor they added after the refit basically slowed the ship down by quite a bit. So that's your Matsu. And that's your Nagato. So you can see how much she's changed from the refit. The funnel configuration's changed. Did they get rid of some of the secondaries? No, same amount of secondaries. So yeah, they are sister ships, which is quite interesting. So much. Major Belfast, please, my favourite ship. Well, yeah, okay. I've been practicing in there. Oh, someone said Z23. I've got to do Z23 first. I do apologise. And then I'll do the Belfast. So yeah, I use Reinhardt here. Sims and Bay. Then... Well, it depends what you're doing with your torpedoing and stuff. You have to go look at me now. But the reason why I do Reinhardt here is because you get Velarusha, steer clear, and fully packed, and it just gives you some... The steer clear is nice. Although I think nowadays maybe I would consider swapping fully packed out for unstoppable, just to keep the engine going. But the additional sonar, smoke, and engine boost is a tempting. It's tempting is the best way to put it. Let's see how this goes then. And while that's queuing, I saw the chat went absolutely nuts for a little bit there. Miss Gamer, Major, you know what time it is. Please, no. No. Not the Gneisenhau. Anything but that. Anything. I'll even play the Matsuki. It seems like a mix between the Congo and the Nagato. Yeah, that's like a nice analogy of it. Saxman wants me to play the Minsk. Now you're taking the Mickey, guys. Like, oh, Ryan, the one ship that always puts a smile on my face is Dallas. Okay. That's my joke. All Japanese boats should come with a kamikaze plane instead of a spotter aircraft. Probably, at least it, in terms of speed and armor. Yes. No, Bay on that stuff? Yeah, no. Not Bay as a commander, but Bay as an inspiration. It's strange, I know. Doing things, is it worth equipping the bigger guns? What's that in regards to? I mean, the extra reload time is a pain. Maybe it's not after all. When in my spreadsheets, I don't think I did it for the Z23, but I did it for the Guidey, and I did a comparison of the 128s versus the 150s, and the 150s do give you higher HE DPM, higher AP DPM, and more fires per minute. So the actual gun upgrade is worthwhile on the Guidey. In regards to the Z23, I haven't checked, if that makes sense. World of Warships Legends fans YouTube. Hello. Very interesting name. Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, we're contested. Okie dokes. Well, we're not contested yet, but we will be contesting. Where's she going? She's looking that way. She's an engine boost. Sonar's gonna be. Let's see, we've got Utachi, Akazuki, Z23, torpedoes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not a Z23. What's that gonna be? That's gonna be the Akatsuki. There she is. Hello. Good day, sir. Let's just do a little bit of that. Right, you're... Okay, well, just sit still and keep quiet, I guess. And hope there's no torpedoes coming. If there's torpedoes, chat, just shout torpedoes, and then while I'm looking at the chat. But yeah, oh, I didn't see Bay as an inspiration. Thought that was yeah, I go Bay and Sims or quite a lot of my destroyers. The 150s are amazing against cruisers, so that's that. Yeah, no, that's one way to put it. World of Warships Legends fan, how do you favourite ships? Oh, what's my favourite ship? Fiji. I think Fiji is a very powerful cruiser for her tier. Utachi shouldn't have smoke because she smoked recently. So as long as I keep this island in front of me, between me and her. I never really noticed how bad the engine modules are on this. For being exposed. Nope. Yeah, I think she needs Unstoppable. Times have changed. Because I haven't played the Z20 for a long time. Her engine modules, I've never noticed that they get smashed out like that so often. So definitely thinking Unstoppable is a must on a Z23. Comes on, the Major's favourite ship is the Minsk. Laugh, joke. No. Did destroyers always get their engines damaged if they were as much as sniffed on? I know I'm playing more destroyers now, but it seems like every other shell destroys the engines. Ignore the last question mark. Yeah, no. I think it varies on class to class. Like, well, not nation to nation / tech tree to tech tree. But I really think Unstoppable for a destroyer is a must-have trait. It's something that maybe revisiting the German destroyers, I think I will have to use Unstoppable in future, because that looks... I never really know, like, for a Z23 to have her engines knocked out over and over and over and over again like that is a little bit concerning. So definitely going to be swapping that out and remembering that in future. Let's see how badly... Did we look at how badly I did in the Matsu game? Oh, I came second. Hey, well, yeah, all right, sure. Right, Belfast. So I'll keep that selected. Grab that, and we'll go get the Belfast. Maybe I will go for this one. So you'll notice I'm using Jericho with Schwartzy and Mikola, and look at me now. Plus a permanent camouflage. So her concealment is 8.6. Her radar range is 8.5. I'm working on it. We'll get there. To be honest, I am doing something wrong with Fiji. I got dev strikes no matter my angles. I hope Edinburgh's bow armor might do the trick. Edinburgh can kind of bounce 15 off the bout, but you have to be like, it's really like the trick with the British is just don't get shot. That's the trick of the British cruisers, is just don't get shot at. And that's why I have a Smogathon build on my British cruisers. Right, definitely think engines get knocked out more recently. Thoughtful gaming, cheeky bugger. That's almost a sub. Wow, maybe a motto for the channel. The best game is here. Bluetooth, can we team up? Yes. Yeah, could do after this one. Open. Usually I try and push it off a little bit more, but yeah, I could open up the division. Probably gonna be a nice trick to have. Oh yeah, definitely. Fast. I really like how well Fiji does against DDs. I run from them in a DD if I see them. Oh yes, a Fiji will mount a DD, and I think I missed a comment somewhere up by. Oh, good to see you. Nice to see you. Fiji's performance is nicely suited for tier 6 and 7. Yes, that's the thing. Like, it sounds really strange, but I actually feel that Fiji does better in a 6 and 7 game than an Edinburgh does. It's a really... I don't know how I come to that conclusion or anything, but it seems like with the Fiji, the acceleration and deceleration is better, and the rate of fire, I don't know, it probably is the same, but the rate of fire just feels better. It's a strange thought to have, I guess you could say. So let's see what we got here. We got ourselves a tier 5 and 6 game of domination in Northern Waters. We have a Shiro Tatsuyu, a Benson, a Lagazinier, Dallas, York, Flint, Fuso, Sinop, and Scharnhorst. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, look for a division? No, that's right, that's right. Just wait until you see this game come to an end, and I'll pick you up. You'll have to remind... Oh, yeah, Warship for Life. That was it, yes. Fast. I've been using the Minsk lately. Every game is rough. That's Russian DD life. Right, yeah, gonna be popping the smoke. Oh, I was spotted before I fired there, wasn't I? So I'm just going to let the guns reload. There we go. So that's nice with my detectability being my radar range, is that I can kind of twig when something's just entered my radar range. Kind of leave that Fuso just a little bit more. We should do alright. But one thing I've noticed with Belfast is she feels a lot less survivable than in Edinburgh. It feels like in Edinburgh's got slightly better armour, which again feels strange because they're supposed to be sister ships. So what you've noticed is now that I've got 2 fires on the Fuso, I've switched to AP just because like AP is going to yield me more damage out of the ship if I can actually get it to hit. Because what I was finding earlier was when I just stayed in HE, once I had like set a couple of fires, the HE just wasn't really doing any damage. It was mostly shattering and things like that. Whereas I noticed if I switch to AP, I can kind of aim for the superstructure at times, although if someone keeps moving it's quite difficult. But if I can aim for the superstructure, now he's put the fires out, I can switch to that. Well, time to vacate the smoke. Might do a quick, see if I can get a cheeky volley of AP out. No, that's gonna... Fuso scares me a lot, because Fuso's got decent caliber guns. And there, here comes the fuzz. Let's see, let's do a volley of AP and see what we get. It's probably going to be a bucket load of overpens. Yeah, bucket load of overpens, so that'll be the last AP volley. And then we get a Citadel, of course, we get double Citadel. Looks like he's just entered the range where I can actually touch his Citadel. Just got to keep dodging from that Fuso. Nice, Bedoining's done some work. Let's swing this round. It would have been nice to actually drop off detectability then, actually. Just gonna kite it past these shots. Right, turn it back in, get my guns trained off to my right side. See what I can catch up with here. Where am I? Played with you before in the Vanguard. Oh yeah, so yeah, you definitely got ships all the way up. Yeah, I was using them for bribes last month, and now this month for the bureau. Oh good lord, I've missed a lot here. Okay, I'm gonna have to catch up with the chat once I can actually pay it. Look, we have all these ships. Can someone go Cap A? I might even switch my guns to my left, because that York's going to be gone soon. There he goes. I think we might just put our sonar on just in case. I can imagine some Siriusatsu torpedoes coming out of nowhere. Good lord, how far back have I got to go? Okay, alright, I've worked out how far back I have to go in the chat in order to catch up. There goes the Siriusatsu. Just wouldn't mind them. Okay, there she goes. Let's see, so where did I get to? Fourth gamers, you guys actually use Soviet DDs, question mark? No. Ryan, Minsk is awful if my memory serves me right. Yes, your memory serves you very right. World of Warships fan. Yamamoto is the warship in my favourite game. Vaz, yeah, I was using them for, yeah, I read that one. Bloodtooth, played you before, but yeah, read that one. Dimmy Edinburgh's bow armour can allegedly bounce 16-inch guns according to the formula, of course. Is this true, though? I think I wouldn't want to say anything on that. I want to see the armor viewer first. Because if she can bounce on her bow, that means her bow has to be what, 32 mil. I doubt that. Bow pass did alright there. Rightio. Warships for life. If you're available, I'll see if I can grab you. There you go. If anyone else is up for a community division, let me know. But obviously bear with, because I am going to be catching up with chat, and God knows what the next ship was. I think it was the Gneisenhower. So you guys are punishing me again. And what we do, we'll also take a quick look at that Z23 game. Oh, okay, we got the victory. Came third on the team. Oh, fair enough. Killed 2 DDs, that was actually quite nice. That also means I do have to strip the Z23 off. So if I just untick that, tick that, tick that, I can then strip off. And then I can prepare HMS Gneisenhower for another fatal final journey. No, we won't bother with that. I'll ready that up while I try and catch up with the chat. For the gamer, well, best of luck. I can't think of destroyers essentially not having torpedoes. I know what you mean. It's all very much about it's all about the gunplay, which is quite odd, I guess you could say. Oh wait, where am I? There I go. Mr. Job, I like the Ognovoy, Tashkent and Strots Fiore. So basically the tier 7 and 2 of the premiums. But we're gonna, can you add the Odin to the queue? On, by the way, Major. I'll see if we got time for it. So we got Gneisenhower, then we got Minsk, I think, and then I want, let's say Odin, I think. Like, unless anyone else is selling anything. Saxon, those are good boats, are all worth the grind. Brian, I haven't given the Soviet DDs a good go yet. That Tashkent looks interesting. Yeah, that's the thing. She's very much the gem at the end of the tree. It's just a horrible grind to get there, especially the tier 6. Oh, good night. Have a good night, World of Warships Legends fan. Good to see you. Come by. As always, I should always do the obligatory. If you can give it a thumbs up, there's always much obliged. It does help promote the stream. The more interaction you guys have. Okay, Major. Play York today, not the Gneisenhower. Go on then. Okay. Let's see. I've got to switch battleship to cruiser and get the York. I will put a camo on the York. I've read that. Sorry. Where am I? Vaz, I got 90k damage in the game in the Minsk the other day. I'm debating whether to upload it because it's such an ugly game, laugh aloud. Go for it. It's always good to see them. From Gamer, nice to have a team that doesn't immediately mount once in a while. That's always true, that's always true. That's my job. Can you go in live chat countdown so we can snipe you, please? No? Go. From Gamer, at least you're asking nicely. Okay, Major, play the York. I got that one. Countdown, please. No. Baz, are you guys liking the advent calendar? I think it has some nice rewards. Yeah, no, it does look interesting, especially. Miss Gamer, Ken Sachs, does Major know about countdown? Yes, I think that is well worth it. He will. Ability, sorry, don't have tier 6 now. Oh. Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. I'll get up tiers. Yeah, if it turns out to be a legendary game, then yeah, it is what it is. This is where I should cancel the matchmaking. and restart it. Sax laugh out loud. Quickly, everyone, get Ian legendary tier boats. Oh, so this is hopefully a tier 6 and 7 game. Otherwise, it's going to be a very painful game. If you had the Vanguard, wouldn't you have the KG5? I suspect he's sold his tech line ships as he goes along in order to produce credits for the ships at the end of the tech trees. That's my suspicion. Because I know that when a lot of people do start the game, that is basically what they do, because the amount of credits that they can grind and stuff isn't well, not amazing. It's a tier 6 and 7 game. There's one tier 6 on the enemy team. So we have a Z-23, a Lightning, Atlanta, Zuma, Cleveland, Roma, Bismarck, Iowa. Oh no. Trident domination. Right, let's get the plane up. Let's see if they've introduced German submarines to the game. Oh no, I'm not looking forward to this. Big Killer. Just finished the campaign and got my Zuma. Very nice, very nice. Good to see you as well. Wish Tier 7 could play with Legendary. Yes, I very much feel that they should have actually made. Well, why restrict the matchmaking? Why restrict the matchmaking that you can't division up with a tier below in a Legendary tier ship? It just seems questionable at best why you would want to do that. Fourth game, I see. Yeah, Bluetooth, I sold my tier 6. Right, never sell ships. That is very true. Sometimes just grinding the credits is a better way of doing it. However, I know that selling ships is quite a common thing for some people. I know that I know someone who's like a collector of tier 7s. So all they really care about is tier 7s. So they don't have a lot of ships at other tiers unless they're premiums. What's that firing on me in Atlanta? Okay, they should be alright then. Forgive me, never considered that, but then again, I didn't have that many credits until recently. That's the thing, yeah. Like nowadays, I personally have buckets of credits. I'm thinking I'm up to like 37 million. I usually do about 10. I want to say like 10 million a week is like a nice baseline of how many credits I earn a week. I'm gonna potato into an island, I think. I mean, I'm not super ecstatic about having to turn in, but I think I'm gonna have to do it to keep things in range, unfortunately. But yeah, so nowadays I'm not too fussed because like I don't grind any of the tech tree ships, and like I'm not grinding any tech trees. I just put global XP into it and play what I want. So usually I just play the British tech tree and premiums, and then all my global XP just goes into boosting the other tech trees, and then the credits earned just goes into there. Got a fire on the Bismarck, which makes me a happy bunny. For a few minutes, so I can see why someone might think about it. Yes. John Sentiment have asked, yes, I'm enjoying the calendar. The issue is remembering to log in and get the mission reward. Well, you don't have to log in every day. Officially, you only have to log in once every 7 days and just collect them all. I mean, I'm gonna still keep trying to log. I'm gonna log in every day anyway, because that is gonna, like, I'm gonna be playing anyway. I might as well. But you don't necessarily have to log into the advent calendar every day. You can do it once every 7 days. Open it up, have all the missions, and you've got 7 days to complete all 7 days worth of missions, or previous 7 days. If that makes sense, I do apologise. But Big killer. I will never sell my ships other than the Karshur. When I first started out, I literally did sell. At one point, I would just, if I thought I'm never going to play that game again, that ship again, I would just sell it. However, nowadays, obviously, now I have a YouTube channel. Not having some of the ships is a little bit, well, it doesn't look good. Is the best way to put it. Like, if someone says, "Oh, can you play such and such ship?" and I go, "No, because I sold it because I'm a cheap-fisted bastard." It's the best way of it. Then yeah, that looks a bit of a faux pas on my behalf. So so nowadays I'm just slowly grinding out, or well, not grinding, boosting along the final couple of tech trees. I'm only outstanding 4 tech tree ships, which is actually quite amusing, or quite a nice position to be in, I guess you could say. Subpatch, Major, will there be new commanders for the carriers, or will it be possible to get use some of our existing commanders? Obviously, I don't know. Okay, so basically all I can give you is my speculation, and my speculation says yes, you're probably going to be looking at probably 2 carrier commanders per nation, and also expect an additional, not an additional skill to be added to your cruiser commanders, which will consist of like enhanced AA stuff. Expect possible additional modules on your tier, definitely your tier 6, definitely your tier 7, maybe your tier 5, whether it's an additional module slot or whether it's additional module choice in regards to anti-aircraft buffs. It's going to be interesting to see. That would be my speculation, is the best way to put it. Ooh, nasty. No, I'm closing back in. I do apologise if I am a bit too distracted with the chat. Probably like, I have not sold a ship, thankfully. Yeah, that's the thing. You live and learn. You live and learn. Fourth game, I got the rewards without completing the calendar missions requirements. Is that the issue they said they were fixing? No, there's I don't know what the issue was. I haven't really caught up with it, but I did notice it was down earlier today. So at the moment, you log in, you can claim your daily reward, check your daily stat, get a daily mission. The daily mission then counts towards like a mini campaign, which you can only see on the calendar, which is then for the Russian destroyer Okhotnik, and then also you're looking at getting a couple of rewards along the way, whether that be some big crates or some promotion orders, depending on the steps. I don't know the way that like the enemy team managed to get advantage. I mean, I'm just going to let the Iowa burn out because I want to get this cap. Oh, okay, I can't let that be. He needs to be put down ASAP. Of course, my shells straddle him and land all around. We need him dead. Ah. Nice. Right, I just focus back on the cap. And go back to the chat. Vaz, come next. Keep the calendar open in the tab on my browser at all times so I don't forget. I just saved it to my favourites. Ryan, good question, Sniper. I would like to know as well. Smart thinking from Sax to Vaz. Austin Zimbal, do you know what the special missions are for on the calendar? They are for the Okhotnik, the Russian tier 4 destroyer premium. And also along the way you'll get some big crates and some promotionals. I think if you open up the tab online, if you scroll down, you'll see there's like a bar on the bottom, and so that'll give you an idea on your progress along that bar. Oh, it's a Cleveland. I thought it was just an Atlanta. He's chancing his arm, isn't he? Oh well, let's keep going. Let's see what we're doing here in the chat. Ryan, okay, yeah, people are answering the question. But it will be possible to use those commanders and carriers, I would assume, but I don't think they would have the skills useful for particular ships. Yeah, so for the carriers, expect your commanders to have traits like the speed of your aircraft, the number of aircraft consumables you have. Trying to think of what else there would be. Your aircraft concealment, your duration of your fighter consumable. What else could you have? But be things like that. It's all going to be like aircraft and anti-aircraft related in regards to a carrier. Now, if that Roman knew what he's doing, he probably should fire HE and knock my engines out. That'd be a better choice. I'm not quite sure what I can do here. Apart from turn out at the very wrong moment. Yeah, we'll do that. Cleveland's got his head on the swivel quite nicely. Yeah, she's very maneuverable. Don't quite see a winning solution out of this one. I don't think running away is going to cut the mustard. Sonar. We'll do one. It's very much get chunked to death by Cleveland. Stick some AP in the barrel. Oh, nasty. Where did I get to? Oh, Bluetooth. Tried to miss the ram. Couldn't slow down. No, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. It happens. But killer, the Russian sausage is the reward. Yes. Doing this, may I ask for Guidey next? If you are in the mood of DDs, of course. I really have some insight in the game. DDs, cause I just started the line. Any tips? I don't really. Can't remember any decent. I think the tips with the Germans is just like remember your sonar is very aggressive, so don't be afraid to use it to flex on a DD that uses a smokescreen. But also bear in mind that your maneuverability is pretty poor, so don't try to avoid sitting still in a smokescreen. Like you almost want to use your smokescreen to break off an engagement. Is a good way to put it. GG, thanks for the game. No, my pleasure, my pleasure. Austin, thanks for the information. No, much obliged. Paul Gamer, brawler carrier build anyone? Potentially, but I'd expect to see that on the German tech tree if they introduce that, as and when. I'm sure they will. I mean, I'm sure Grasper is going to be a massive money spinner when she comes as a premium. Pilot guy, solo warrior, fat chance of that, unfortunately. Ryan, the progress bar updates instantly from your finished games in the admin calendar. Very nice, very nice. Actually, that's good to know. For gamer, from what I've heard, the York is not the ship you'd want to fight as a solo warrior, but a good attempt, yeah. Thank you. Doing his away, hey, and up she rises. I love that song. Oh yeah, what should we do? The Drunken Sailor. It's the only background song to the stream where I actually have where it actually has vocals in it. God knows what was after the York. I've seen Guidey, but I'm sure someone recommended. Oh, Sax recommended the Minsk. God's sake, Sax. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Alright, let's go die in the Minsk. Here we go. And then we'll do the Guidey next, I think. Unless someone can remind me what the other ship was. For the gamer, shaved his belly with a rusty razor. Get up in the morning. Ryan, can you think of any commanders at present that might benefit a CV commander? No. That's the thing. Like, yeah, I wouldn't want to use a current commander for a carrier. That's the thing. It's just gonna be a rough solution. So they're gonna have to introduce new ones. For concealment like Spirity or maneuverability, yeah, they're those as inspirations, but as actual choices, I don't see them being useful. Oh, that was a great cruiser play from the York. Ship swapped. I would not have fared as well. Oh, you're in the Cleveland. Oh. cheeky. No, did all right. But don't. Considering I was reading from the stream, that's not my most concentrated play. Is the best way to put it. Saxman, Lapalage, you don't have to. Well, you've got it. There's your Minsk. I hope you're happy now, Sax. Let's see what we got. We've got Crash Zone, Domination, Tier 5 and 6, Icarus, Shiratsuyu, Dallas, Algeria, Queen Elizabeth with KG5, a very British battleship division, New Mexico, and a Lion. Let's see how this goes. Odin, that was it. Odin. We'll do Odin after the Minsk again. I think he meant as an inspiration, but I might be wrong. Oh, okay. That's fair enough. Or at least we discussed both points. KG5, Queen Elizabeth. Come on, be another Queen Elizabeth. Be it 3 battleships that I only have 4-kilometer torpedoes to tackle. That's great. Okay, so that Queen Elizabeth's coming over from the centre, so they definitely had something else spawn here. No radar. Contested. Icarus is the only DD with sonar. Sonar's only 3.5. Just going to use my speed to get some distance. I'm going for a strange play here. KG5, you've got your aircraft up, haven't you? Oh, this is an awkward play. My best bet's to probably rush the Icarus, but he's got so much battleship support. And also he has got sonar active. Or will have sonar active. Just assume it. Oh goody, they're both here. He brought the whole family. Right, engine boost. What are you doing? Let's do that, What? No, there's more torpedoes! Oh, we're getting through them somehow. Come on, shoot. Right, get that smoke screen. Ah, there goes the engine. Hopefully that should be enough for me to disengage. If not, I will have to start dumping the smoke. Don't ask me how I dodged those torpedoes. I don't know. I might as well just closed my eyes and just smashed away at the joystick. Oh. Okay, well that's my purpose in life done with. If someone else could spot, I'll use my smoke screens and take advantage of the battleships. Because there's no way I'm gonna get in torpedo range of anything else now. The thing is, if I lay a smoke screen here, all of these guys will probably like buddy up inside my smoke screen and not be able to see anything. Alright, what I'll do, I'll start laying a smoke screen here because California probably could benefit from it. And then at the same time, I'll probably then stop. And then once it's caught up, I'll just open fire, and I'll just lock my guns at the front of the Queen Elizabeth and keep going. Let's see, where do we get? Mr. McJabe, the last time I played the Minsk, I ended up boosting it to the Tashkent. That's very much what you have to do sometimes. But we're gonna think of it as a torpedo shotgun, very much, or a suicide boat is usually the other reference. Let's see, I need to lead a bit more on that Queen Elizabeth. She's going a bit faster. Show inspirations. I think I'm using Violetti, and I can't remember who the other one is. Forget me, Jesus. Sax, nice job. Part guy double strike, yes. Yeah, I got rid of both of their destroyers at the start of the game. That's a good start. Oh, I quite enjoy your skill level, Major. Oh, I call myself average, or average enough, I guess you could say. I don't win every game, and I do die easily, especially when I'm streaming, because I will read and try to respond to every single message where I can. So if you do stream snipe me, the best thing you can do is drop a message in the stream, just like a long one or something. Just after you fire torpedoes at me, and then you know I'm going to be reading it. Like, let's just see if I can quickly skirt myself. I mean, going after the Queen, the other Queen Elizabeth is tempting, but with that King George V just around the corner, that is a big concern. He's backing up as well. Let's get the guns trained off to the left and we'll see what we can do. Full gamer, amazing dodges, purposeful accent alike. Makes the gamer. Nice double strike. All unintentional, I can assure you. Ryan, I play Russian Soviet DDs like an ambush predator close to islands. That's one way you can do them with their torpedoes. It's like with his KG-5, he's a very tempting target if he starts moving forward. But I have to bear in mind he's a tier 6 battleship, so he will have target acquisition systems, which will mean that he will auto-detect me at 3 kilometers. So that is not the greatest, unfortunately. And he's continuing to back up, so I'm not quite sure on that one. I mean, I could do a little bit of open water trickery against the Queen Elizabeth and see what happens. Just lock the guns there. Fourth gamer, I definitely uploaded that as a clip or something. Well, it's in the stream, so it's going to be there forever. The Queen Elizabeth's doing very well. Should be right to do that. Stuff match. Major, are you on steroids? Some torpedo. I think I just got lucky. I kind of just threw the rudder. KG5, have you come around the corner yet? Come on. He's 4 clicks away. This is very risky. He should know what I've done. If he... KG5, you need to like slow down and turn in. Amusingly, not a single flooding. Yeah, the KG5 should have slowed down, turned in to avoid those torpedoes, and then he should have predicted that I was going to change my speed and throw it in full forwards. There was no real reason. So here we're just going for the fire if we can, because we know he's damage conned a single fire as well. So again, it's another thing that he's done wrong. And he's firing AP. Well, that's the KG5 done. What we got left? A Lion on barely any health, and a Dallas on barely any health. Dallas can still be dangerous. She's like a lioness defending her cubs when cornered, I guess you could say. Let's see. We'll see what we can do against the Lion. If not, we might just make a dash for the cap in between the Dallas and the Lion. Oh, good lord, where am I? Next thing we go. Hello, good to see you, good to see you. Haven't seen you for a while, I have to confess, but yeah, it's good to see you, good to see you. Amusingly, a while back, we were in the same game. I think I was in Alaska and you in a Udachi. You played that Udachi very well. My compliments to you, sir. That was quite enjoyable to actually have a good DD player on the team that I could actually support. I hope I supported you well enough in my Alaska. Oh, we shall. Oh, let's just do it. It'd be a laugh. See if we get a fire or something. I think that shows how far back in the chat I am as well. If I'm nice. Rightio, where am I? Where am I? Ryan, the times I lay a smoke only to see the cruiser yeah, go in it, yeah. But you missed the best play. Yeah, well, you can always rewind the live stream and have a look if you want. Really, what happened? I dodged like a bucket load of torpedoes and then got a double strike on an Icarus and a Cirrus Atsuyu. Well above average in my opinion. I see you often. Much rather being on your team. Oh, thank you. Something Major should let me pick ships for him more often. But basically he was out. Yeah. Oh, it's just jumped. I'll let that go. Stuck on Minsk, Russian DD, not my thing. Yeah, sounds. Next year it sounds spicy. I'm going to go back in time and watch it now. Fourth Gamer, you're some kind of superhuman beast in Soviet DDs. Oh, your thing? No, they're not. I much prefer British DDs. Let's be real, Soviet DDs cannot be played as torpedo boats. Your only chance is your guns. Tashkent can be easily outgunned by the Fletcher, the Lightning, the Akazuki, and possibly even the Z-23. Sax, the trash can, yeah, the amusing one, like the trash can's like she's oddly like a balanced DD, I guess you could say. Dimfinus and the Fantast. Oh yeah, why would you play a Soviet DD? Probably the quick reloading torpedoes would be the reason why you probably pick up the Tashkent, I guess you could say. Next one, the Tashkent cannot be easily outgunned by any DD. Most accurate DD's hands. Yeah, this thing. Like Major said, basically the entire purpose of the Soviet DD branch is to pleasure Malachus and keep people waiting for the excellent tier 7 ship. I destroyed Tashkent with my Lightning. They had 7k health more than me, and the Tashkent had not. The collection needs to be right on top of you for it to be a true threat. Yeah, no, I can agree with that. Let's go in. Tashkent, those are not guns, they are machine guns. Next here, Lightning is an amazing ship, however. Yes, Lightning is a very good Tier 7 destroyer. Forgive me, I think that speaks more of the players than the ship, to be fair. Yeah, no, that's always the potential. It's like, it's how do you... you have to try and match things on paper, and sometimes, yeah, sometimes it doesn't always match up. And next one, I'm back from the future, and that was a great play, Double Strike. Thank you, thank you. You probably missed me complimenting you on your Udachi play a couple of weeks ago, but you can always rewind and watch that. Well, fair enough. 3 kills. I think someone said Odin, so going on to a Tier 7 battleship. Let's see. Doop, 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 doop. Oh, let's see how this goes. I don't have high hopes. Probably because I play it wrong. What have I done with this? Let's go for that. This will be the first time I've played the Odin since the secondary rework, and you know what? If I'm gonna do that, I might as well. And let's do that. Let's go pure secondaries on a hybrid build. Let's see how that goes. Polyguy, it all depends on how far the engagement is. Tashkent and Akazuki do well at long range fights. Fletchers are twin free lightning at closer ranges. That's one way to put it as well. Mixed Gamer, Mixer Gamer, next to Gamer, how are you? Good to see you. I'll let you guys chat among yourselves. Do we think any hopes we are going to see a global XP destroy in the near future? Well, from the very short amount of the stream that I did catch today, and they did say there's no global XP ships planned this year. However, I guess it's always a potential. Maybe we might see the Udachi return or something like that. Let's go. Odin is the one ship that I don't have that I regret. Fair enough. Yeah, I can understand that one. It's my joke, but the real men rock the Matsuki. The Matsuki life. I need that as like a t-shirt slogan. Peter, good morning to all. Good morning. So you are Australia or New Zealand, I suspect. So it'd be good to see you. Good to see you. Bold approach major. I cannot even conceive on giving up the plus 7% dispersion. Actually, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Right, I think I'm back up to date. Rightio. Let's see what we got. We got ourselves a tier 6 and 7 game of Domination 95. Balshanks. I always call it wrong. Balshanksy, Shashio, Akazuki, Fletcher, Fiji, Wichita, Nagato, Gascon, and Iowa. It's a really interesting enemy team. I have to admit. And yes, I have HE loaded. And considering the amount of destroyers in the enemy team, yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. Fourth gamer. I regret not getting the Udachi, but I was new to the game at the time, so I would likely have been terrible at it. Yes, there were a lot of terrible Udachi players when the Udachi first dropped. Mr. Joe, Matsuki gets flares to warn others about their torpedoes. Peter, Australia. Good to see you. Oh, Gascon. Okay, this is going to be the first time I've gone up against a Gascon in a long time. Sonar. I've been sailing in a general straight line for a little bit too long, so I suspect there's going to be torpedoes soon. So, slow it down, find the gap, speed it back up. Ooh, Wichita just got dev struck. Nasty. Right, I've got 12-inch AP. Let's go with like mid-bout. And what I'm very tempted... I'll hold off. 8,000 on mid-bout. 2 bounces there. Oh, she's firing at me. She aimed a little bit too high, which surprises me. And quickly slow it down here. Let's see what we get with that. Another 12,000. Right, gonna switch to HE because I'm half expecting a destroyer to come around the corner. So here fire tops now. Here fire tops now. So if I brake and turn in, and if I activate the secondary booster now, and now I hit the engine back up. I think we should be okay. Nice. We'll put the fire out. We'll repair what HP we've lost. We'll swing this big girl around. We'll see what we can do. And now I can actually blink. God, my eyes are burning. Oh. Okay, he's looking the other way. I need to... Come on, guys. We need to flex. Mass, I need your support. I was trying to catch up. Where was I? Fourth again, but Wichita gone like that, not something you see every day. Yes, especially with her, like, awkward to hit Citadel at times. To see her get wiped out very early on, she must have just been at the perfect range. It's a Shashio. Just gonna slow up a little bit here. I was tanked. I was started to battle tank, and I've only got 12-inch guns, so I'm just gonna keep on with the HE. I think that's the best choice. Sassman. I see lots of Matsukis in ranked. They are not real men. Real men get first place. Laugh out loud. We're lucky as World of Warships Legends players for not having team kill. I started playing PC World of Warships and have been pink for weeks, hitting captains with torpedoes. Oh my god, yes. The friendly fire. Oh my, yeah. Playing the torpedo boat in World of Warships PC is going to be a different, a completely different world, and you never know. I might play World of Warships PC for a laugh. Like, get some. It'd be amusing to see like what happens if a Legends player goes onto the PC. Like, is anything I've learned playing this game actually matter if I switch platform? I guess you could say that would be an amusing one. I'd love to see. I see. I love torpedoes, but having 2 guns is an awful trade-off. Yes, it is a horrendous trade-off. But also, sometimes it can mean that people just don't take your ship seriously. So if you can abuse that fact sometimes, you can take advantage of the enemy team. I don't see this game ending well, but we'll give it our best shot. Like, just the enemy destroyer is located absolutely perfectly where I have to angle against the Iowa in case he pops out. So it means he's going to be over. Yeah, he's over there somewhere. So he's pretty much in a very good position to abuse me. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Oh, hello. Sorry. Reasons to not be looking at the chat. I think I'm going to eat one because I slightly overturned it. Ooh! That's squeaky noises. Oh, its chassis is gone. Oh, I guess it's time to flex on the Iowa. Oh, we don't have our mass anymore. Yeah, our team's pretty much done for. We're going to get picked off by the destroyers as we go along. Let's see how we go. What are you running in ranked, Captain Sachs? The Farragut or the T-22? Difference. Can your secretary on it be knocked out? Yes, most certainly. All right, we'll swing it out and get all the guns on. I suspect it'll be an Akazuki. Ah, we haven't got anything to lose. This game's. I think we're up a paddle without a creek. Let's go see if we can catch her out. I haven't got sonar, so we're just gonna have to go on what I can guess. Masuki has been doing well for me in ranked, amazingly enough, from Brian. Next hero, Kami is tricky in ranked, highly invisible but short torpedo range. Oh yeah, no, the kamikaze seems to be a bit of a plague as well in ranked. You're almost certain to get one per game. There we go. I thought if I just flexed in there I might be able to catch her out. See if I can knock her engines out. Knocked out some of her AA guns. We're going to have to suck up a torpedo. Nothing I can do about that. Amusingly, no flooding. What's that? It's gone, doesn't matter. Okay. Right, I suspect she's going to chuck torpedoes out again with a reload booster. God's sake, 12-inch HE just doesn't do a lot. She's going to have torps again soon, which I'm not looking forward to. Got her auto detected. Just going to make sure I don't get auto detected, because she'll auto detect me at 2 kilometers. I'm going to turn out. I think that's my best bet. Nice. Okay, I've got to keep turning out though. Hope she didn't predict a turnout. I might just sell. Okay, yeah, sorry. It's one of those where it's like, you don't want to start going broadside on unless you're certain there's no torpedoes in the water, so I was kind of just waiting until I was like certain that there could not be torpedoes in the water. Rightio, here we go. Let's see, where did I get to? Where did I get to? Sax. It can be great when used right. I have nothing against the boat. It's the people playing, most of them I have the issue of. Yeah, the problem's usually between the controller and the seat. I see. For a gamer, interesting idea for 1K subs, perhaps. PC gameplay might be a fun challenge. It would be an amusing challenge. I'm not getting too hopeful yet. I'll put some more thought into a thousand sub video when we get there, I guess you could say. But yeah, I do plan to do something. What to do, I don't quite know. I'm quite amused with that game. That went quite well. Let me just see if I can quick catch up with the chat. Miss Gamer, I prefer the Japanese battleships. Ryan, agree with the the Congo for the ranked. Ryan, agree with the kamikaze is short range torpedoes. Miss Gamer in ranked. Yeah, got you. Next year, they have fast torpedoes by far. Notice how well fast sight is paying off. Yes, this is the thing. Anything you do to improve your torpedo detectability is well worth it. Peter, that talk page of my office, I beg your pardon? Sorry? Saxman, short torpedoes don't bother me. I contest B, so that's all the range I need. Brian, the Gromshansky has bad concealment to consider, even if you double concealment build. That's true. Sax, you can do it. I think we've done it. Party guy. I think you were just it was chatting among yourselves. This is what RGA looks like. Odin outspotting a DD. Yes. Dave, which DD has the longest torpedo range at tier 4? Probably the Matsuki, I think. Mexico, yeah, you spot things. Nobody shots the order of the day. David says 7.5. My Matsuki is 8. Yeah, 8.5. Yeah, Kamikaze goes up to 8.1. Peter, don't worry about the phone. It's playing out. No, that's fair enough. Throw attacker easy. Right, what was after the Odin? Someone asked for something. Let's go and ask for Odin. Oh, Guidey. Someone asked for a Guidey, didn't they? This has been a very German stream, I have to confess. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, we do one of them. Let's take the Guidey out. Unfortunately, that was the request. No, that's fine. Yeah, it's just trying to remember. So someone requested the Guidey. I think I remember. Didn't think it's Guidey. There we go. That was it. Oh, Miss Mojo was saying that the Fur Attacker has the best torpedo range. I assume that's because you stuck a torpedo build commander on there. Let's see. It's gone 11 o'clock at night. I think we could quite happily crack out the red wine. Would normally have rum instead, but. Rum's just a little bit too strong. I want to wake up in the morning. I've got lots to do this weekend. Mr. McJob, 11.2 kilometer torpedo range on his Fur Attacker in ranked. Nasty. Full gamer, Major, we'll have to play a British ship for the next hour before it gets accused of treason. Mr. Gamer, yeah, Fiji. Okay, yeah, we get the Fiji out. That'd be nice. Yeah, good old trusty Fiji. Yeah, we should be alright to squeeze in a Fiji game after this. Let's see what we got. We have a tier 4 and 5 game of Capture the Base on Strait. We have a T22 of Farragut, Guidey, Emily Batin, Omaha in a division with a Nuremberg, another Nuremberg, a Pentagon, and a Matsubi. Amusing. What have we got here then? We got Nuremberg. Which one? The one that's not in a division. Okay. So just closing in, getting up to the island. We've got a Pensacola as well. So we probably got a destroyer. So let's see, destroyers I'm concerned about. Guidey's a like for like fight. Oh, we've got the Farragut. You never know. So we get our guns trained around on the assumption that maybe the Farragut does push through or something like that. I mean, she shouldn't. She should probably do a hard left and hook in behind the island. That'd be the correct play. Or she'd just charge through into an absolute massive torpedo ambush. Ouch. Pensacola's flexing, so I don't really want to be in this general vicinity. Looks like we got the Nuremberg and the Omaha come in as well, so we got 4 cruisers here. So definitely, I'm gonna do this. Just realised that if I'm passing that close to the for attacker, it could be an amusing play. Because just can't seem to quite get guns on something. I see 4 of their cruisers are here. Why is no one playing our left flank? I think we're just going to have to start opening fire. Okay, the enemy guide is gone. I think there's enough between me and the Nuremberg that I don't think the Nuremberg's going to pick me out as a target, so I'm quite happy to just keep shooting in smoke. There we go. Oh, Nuremberg's torpedoes. Gonna aim for the gap because I don't have the manoeuvrability to actually flick it round. There we go. So we got 3 cruisers here. Okay, there's 1 enemy cruiser spotted on the left flank. Omaha's a floating citadel, so that's tempting to hunt. But they got so much DPM here that I just don't want to stick my nose out as yet. Did I kill the division one? Yeah, I killed the division one. Okay, this range, AP is not the right choice. Just assuming that she's going to start going forward. Or she's going to park it still. Okay. Now she's going forward. Don't quite feel like flexing and going around yet. But we're capping their base. Oh, good lord. Next ranked should be interesting if CVs come out, and we'll shake up the meta for sure. CVs are only entering testing, so I'd say the next 3-4 seasons of ranked, don't expect carriers. I wouldn't say expect carriers in ranked until the latter half or latter quarter of 2021. We're only getting testing at the moment, so it's exciting / interesting because yes, it's what's going to be coming to the game in the future, but it's not going to be fully implemented. It's only going to be like, say, a couple of weeks of testing, so we're only going to get a little sample of it, I guess you could say, in standard, I guess you could say. Righto. That's my job. Oh my god, a guidey not running bay. Oh, this sacrificial. The sacrilege. I thought we were 150mm for the win. Oh yeah, no, the shells do punch quite hard. It's just been a strange game. We managed to just lock off our corners, lock off our angles, and yeah, kind of let the rest of the team carry me, which is quite nice. If only the torpedo reloads a bit faster, the ship would be amazing. I wouldn't say the torpedo. If her manoeuvrability was a bit better, if she had a slightly faster rotor shift or smaller turn circle or faster acceleration, I would definitely consider a lot more, especially over the Icarus. But the Icarus just wins hands down on manoeuvrability, and I do prefer a very manoeuvrable destroyer. It gets you out of a lot of trouble sometimes. Are you capping the base major? No, that's someone else. But I might get there in time, you never know. It's a kamikaze doing the job. Oh, I really misunderstood that. Fair enough. Everyone's getting confused. I could pretty much put the controller down. Well, yeah, maybe I place too much emphasis on torpedoes. I'm a hybrid commander. I'm not all about the guns, I'm not all about the torpedoes. I'm on about. I like to have a good platform which can do a lot of things. That's one of the reasons why I like the British so much. The Germans are like my second preferred hybrids, but I don't play them that much. Ryan, been using the Blue Fury on my German DDs. Mosquito bites is a great laugh. Yes. The problem is the German torpedoes don't hit hard enough anyway. So you are making sacrifices. Alright, Fiji. Next again, the real power of the Guardian's torpedoes are they're extremely hard to detect. Yes, the German torpedoes are actually some of the stealthiest torpedoes in the game. So they don't hit hard, but their advantage is that due to their detectability range and their speed, they are the enemies will have the least amount of time to respond to those torpedoes if they're spotted at their detectability range. So that's a nice, I guess, benefit for that. Rightio, last game of the evening, and let's hope that I don't potato. So, here we go. Next hero is a brawler DD. Is that the Guidey being a brawler? Or is that the British you're referring to next to it, gamer? Just out of interest. Because Guidey, I wouldn't say Guidey's a brawler. She definitely likes, because of her maneuverability, she wants more range. If she gets in close, that's where she starts to fall down. But the British being brawlers, I could see if that's what you meant. The British DDs are very much like brawler. Game of domination on North with a Benham, a Lightning, a Zara, a York, Belfast, not Bismarck. Oh look, War Gods, Miss McJove, this is not on. Indeed. To us, my biggest concern there is probably the Belfast. Definitely one of the most mixed ships. Next year, got a 17 hit game in the T61, or was that 23? I forget. It has good guns and decent torpedoes, but it's not outstanding on those categories, and the maneuverability is not ideal. Next year, yes, the Guidey. Okay, sorry, I gotta now concentrate. Ryan, good for playing mind games with the enemy. Don't know your torpedoes are weak. Oh yeah, by being able to throw out so many torpedoes. Smoke screen spotted. Smoke screen spotted all the way back there. What's that? Put it the Belfast. I wouldn't see a destroyer wanting to lay a smoke screen that early. The gun has decent armour. Okay. Apparently missed the countdown. That's because there was no countdown. Fletcher. Yeah, I'm going to need your help, Fletcher. Zara. There's Benham. Benham laid her smoke screen that early. See if we can get one more volley on that. We should be alright. Those torpedoes are probably Italian, actually. Nah, can't pick on that. Go switch to the Zara. Probably aimed a bit too low on that Zara. Have to go for the superstructure. Not leading enough, but I knocked out one of her turrets. Oh no, now she's going back to the superstructure. Oh, she's bugging out. See if I can catch a broadside on. Because she's too close. Because of her firing, disexpediting and firing smoke. That's one of the downsides of the Italians have 8-inch guns, so they have 8-inch gun detectability when firing in smoke, and that is massive. There we go. York's breaking off, Bismarck's breaking off, Bismarck is broadside on, potential. I think my game just glitched then. I hope the stream stayed up. Next area, the British feel like they have thinner armour like than the German line. Yeah, that probably is true. But I'd love to see it. Waiting for that armour view is the best way to put it. Probably some cruisers thinking that it will be able to sit there. That's what I was thinking, but apparently not. The Belfast is elsewhere, so it looks like the Benham just popped a smoke screen right at the start. Someone should have told Winston that high explosive would be nice in these cruisers. Nah, I love the AP. I love the ability to not have to choose, and also if you come up against a British light cruiser firing on you, you know they have AP loaded all the time. You can't afford to show broadside sometimes if you're playing a cruiser. So that kind of it changes how people have to approach a Fiji, and it changes how I have to approach a Fiji, say. Oh, we should be able to close in and lock down the centre here. For some reason, some DDs think it's a good idea to lay a smokescreen in the back for their battleships, but they never work because they're in a dumb spot. Yeah, and also battleships' detectability and firing smoke is so massive that it just doesn't matter. That's a potential pop shot. Literally just doing that for the sake of it, really. Yes, German Hydro range is more aggressive, definitely agree, though the finesse of the British line makes them more versatile. I'm going to have to catch with that. That's my bad. I was hoping the Bismarcks would be so preoccupied with the battleship. Well, we'll just start reining it in. He's trying to back up, isn't he? Oh, there goes our Fletcher. I think my detectability in fire and smoke is about maybe 4.5 kilometers, might be less. Very sneaky build. I know. I'll have to aim a bit higher up. Her armor seems... Well, she doesn't seem to have a citadel. Well, I'm going to have to motor along as quickly as possible. Yeah, HE, yes, thank you. Sonar, just in case. There's still 2 Bismarcks here. Bloody Nora. Alright, let's see what we can do. The thing is, Bismarcks have really good sonar. I might as well just rake in a couple of defender ribbons, you know, give that one a pair of turrets. He's out of the zone now, so I just give him 2, then I give him 2. They're coming after me. It's time. 1, 2, 3. Swing. Click. Fire. Swing. Fire. 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 Switch. Fire. Go on, Bismarcks. Let's go on a journey. Oh, took one in the rear. There we go. Not much you can do when you got 2 bright Bismarcks breathing down your neck. But they're so out of position, I think that's going to be game. So let's see where I can catch up with the chat. Oh, good lord. So much, Major. What range torpedoes will the Shimakaze have in game? I think 10 kilometers, if I remember off the top of my head. Forgive me, the Citadel is very close to the back of the ship. Oh, okay, yeah, I bear that in mind. Next thing, I need more battleships and cruiser friends. Fiji is such a balanced ship for the tier. Yes, very, very, very true, very true. Here, awesome. I mean, we should have this wrapped up soon. Oh no, I'll leave going over my Fiji commander build because I'm sure most of you guys are probably sick to death of seeing it. Mr. J, I stayed in sea and I should have used your stream to snipe you. I'm sure that's what people usually would like to do. I think, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call that the end of the stream. So I will stop this music. And maybe start this music. And there we go. So while we wait for the end of the game, I'd like to say thank you to everyone who has come along. If you can, give the stream a thumbs up. It always helps with promoting the channel, promoting the stream. And thank you if you're a subscriber. It's much appreciated. And if you're not a subscriber, feel free to subscribe. If you have any of your own gameplays that you'd like to submit for the channel's community videos that we do on the Monday, then the email address will be in the About tab, along with the link to Patreon if you wish to support the channel on Patreon. 91,000 damage in the Fiji, 2 kills. seem to be. I mean, apart from the odd damp game, it's been quite a nice evening. But yeah, it's been a pleasure to have you all come along, as always. Let's get the sexy Fiji up on screen. And let's see, I'm going to have to... Oh, next here we go. For the record, I said laugh out loud well before you died. Oh no, that's fair enough, great stream, good night all. Nice stream as always, Major. Have a great weekend. You have a great weekend as well, Vass. Everyone have a great weekend. Hope you've all had a good week. Stay safe, stay well. And now for the obligatory thank yous. Thank you to Saxman, thank you to World of Warships Legends fan, thank you to Thoughtful Gamer, thank you to Dim Phoenix, thank you to Ryan, thank you to Earl, thank you to Bloodtooth, I should say. Thank you to Dim Phoenix, if I've missed that one. Thank you to Mr. McJob. Thank you to Mixer Gamer. Thank you to Big Killer. Thank you to Vaz. Thank you to Sniper Patch. Thank you to Pilot Guy. Thank you to Austin. I think I said thank you to Sax already. Sorry, just thank you to Next Zero Gamer. Good to see you, good to see you. Sorry, just racing for... Thank you to Peter. Good to see you, good to see you. I believe that is everyone. If I have missed your name, I do apologise, and thank you to everyone who has come along. It's always much appreciated. These live streams wouldn't be any fun without you guys coming along and watching and interacting through the chat. It's been a very busy chat, and that's always much appreciated. Great content as always. Thank you, Next Year Again. Thank you, thank you. Yep, the Minsk game was epic. That's because, oh damn, I missed that Minsk game. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. Vazzy was good. Well, if people are still here. Let's see. Say hello. Yeah, we have pet rabbits. So well, new addition to the family, I guess you could say. She's 9 weeks old, and her name is Zazu. We have a Lion King theme when it comes to naming our rabbits. Well, thank you to everyone. I'll let you go, and catch you next time. Until next time, I'm the Guy from Asia, and back to the port. Cheerio.